we leave the house, many of us are busy scanning, being vigilant, especially for the other people who are out there. We might watch to see if anyone's looking at us, wondering if we're being judged or if we'll have to make conversation. When we're not looking at other people, we're often in our head, lost in thought. Outdoor mindfulness is an alternative way to experience moving through the world. For this practice, we keep our eyes open and go outside for a short walk. You can listen to this through earphones as you walk, or listen to this first, then go outside. A mindful walk is done at an easy, unhurried pace. Our posture is very important in a mindful walk and in daily life. We should hold ourselves confidently, as if dignified, pulling yourself up to be slightly taller, your back erect but not tense, your chest open, your head up, and a hint of a smile in your lips and in your eyes. As you walk, bring your awareness into the physical sensations of your feet and legs. With each step, notice the connection of your feet with the ground and the sensations when your foot lifts and your leg sweeps forward. Note the motion in your hips as you take each short stride, the bend in your knees, maybe the slight swing in your arms, being aware of the physical sensations in your body. As you walk, notice your breathing. See if you can coordinate your breathing with your steps. Perhaps breathing in for 3 or 4 steps and breathing out for 3 or 4 steps. Synchronizing your breath with your step. As you tune in to how walking moves your body, slow your pace and experiment with different strides. See if you can move as if gliding, gracefully and effortlessly. Try walking as silently as possible. And as you walk, notice the sensations of the weather, any warmth from the sun or the push of the wind, the coolness and touch of the breeze on your skin and hair. Throughout this meditation and in daily life, we're trying to stay present with what's immediately around us. Whenever thoughts arise, we notice them, label them thinking, and then turn our attention back to our immediate surroundings. Now gently widen your attention to start to include what you can see. Have a soft gaze that's not focused on anything. This softer gaze allows you to see a wider field of vision. If the path is clear and there are no hazards, take your line of vision to above the horizon. Lift your head to pay attention to the sky, the cloud formations, the movement in the sky. Notice the tops of trees, the roofline of houses, the flight of birds passing high above. Now, you may notice a tendency of your thinking mind wanting to talk to you, wanting to identify, interpret or judge the sights that you see. When these thoughts arise, label them thinking and then return your awareness to the sights that you see. As you move through the world with this quiet observation of all that's taller than you, also tune in to whatever sounds you hear. What's the loudest sound you hear? What's the faintest sound you hear? What's the furthest sound you hear? Can you tune in to the sound of your steps? Peacefully experience the sounds directly. Allow sounds to be sounds. In other words, don't make up a story about the sound. When you notice your mind wanting to judge the sounds, nice sounds, annoying sounds, when these thoughts arise, label them thinking and then return your awareness to the sounds that you hear. As you walk, notice if you can detect any smell. Can you smell the freshness of the air? Or maybe the faint scent of smoke from a fire? Can you smell a fragrance in the air? Use your nose the way a dog does. To a dog, there are no good or bad smells. Smells are simply information. Smell the smells directly, free of thoughts, free of stories and concepts. Patiently notice your mind's tendency to want to identify, interpret, compare, or judge the smells. If these thoughts come up, label them thinking, and then return your awareness to detecting any smells you can smell. Now, calmly return your awareness to the sensations of your body walking, paying attention to the sounds that you can hear, noticing the colours and what you can see immediately around you. Smell whatever you can smell. Each time thoughts arise, notice them with kindness, but don't engage with the thoughts. Mindfully allow the thoughts to be. Thoughts arise out of nothing, and if left alone, they'll return to nothing. Repeatedly direct your attention to where you choose, rather than leaving your brain to churn out its own random thoughts. The task at hand is simply to connect and return to present moment awareness. As you walk, a curious and inquisitive observer of nature, the cloud formations, the bird song, the colours, the sounds of nature, the wildlife. As you mindfully observe the nature around you, be aware that you are also nature. You're part of this natural world. Now, the instructions for this meditation will soon end. Let me summarize the instructions for you. Throughout this meditation and in daily life, we want to adopt an open, relaxed, and confident posture. We're aiming for movements that are unhurried and at ease. We're using our ability to direct our attention so we're able to notice our thoughts but not get snared by them. We can switch our attention from what's swirling around inside our head and instead to experience our life directly through our senses. Whenever you realize you've become lost in thought, be aware of the thought, but don't get caught up in their stories. You can encourage your attention back towards this exact moment by saying the word thinking to yourself and gently return your awareness to what you can see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. Enjoy your walk.